Okay, here we go. First of all, I am about 140 miles away from the delivery. Second of all, I'm really getting tired of scumbags terrorizing me in the city of Wichita, Kansas, and being allowed to do it by the criminal cops that have been so much responsible for ruining and taking lives, like the guy that they shot down at the airplane company over there in Wichita a week ago or so. I mean, I know Andrew Finch did not deserve to die, but because of the fact that they did have a trigger-happy drunk cop on the team from the night before, he may have been intoxicated when he shot Andrew Finch. You know what I'm saying? Just like when the cop's penis mistakenly ended up in the little girl's anus or her little tiny hole. What satisfaction the cop out of Wichita got out of that, I don't know. I mean, he could have gotten a sex doll, or that Wichita cop could have gotten a robot to fucking have sex with. He could have fucking fucked the robot in the mouth and then fucked the robot in the anus and maybe even ejaculated in the vagina of the robot. But it's not even about being humorous. But why a child, motherfucker? Why? Are you that deranged, you psychotic, psychopathic, insane son of a bitch is there in that ghetto? I mean, we know for a fact that the beheading left unaccountable for the person that did that. That psychopathic whore, Rachel Hilliard, beheaded the woman that was the mom of her boyfriend. And she's, only in jail for 50 years? I mean, who gives a fuck about that? But why, man? Why is that area so... I'm not going to even go there. I'm not going to even go there. Why would I go there? Because it don't make sense. You see, I can't look at logic. I can't look at logic of a ghetto when it's always been a shitbag ghetto. I mean, look at the Carr brothers. Why are those fucking shitbags still alive? Like, I don't understand. I really don't, to be honest with you. Why the Carr brothers are actually not on death row. Like, why are they not killed yet, is what I'm wondering, Is it because Kim Kardashian wants to get them off? Is the Carr brothers, are they alive because Kim Kardashian wants to get 2 more black men off death row and get them off? Kim Kardashian. I mean, when I think of that family, I wanted to let everyone know, I'm not going to lie to you, it would be my pleasure to just blow fucking diarrhea all over the Jenner faces and the fucking Kardashian faces. And one time I actually was pissing blood one day. I urinated a whole fucking, like a gallon and a half of blood. I mean, these people, when I think of those people in California, I want to urinate a gallon of blood all over their faces. Like, I mean, and they'll like it. They're devil worshippers, so they'll get turned on by it, I'm sure. All those Satan worshippers out in LA, the only thing that I'm not happy about right now is the fact that I'm not seeing more of them homeless. And the only thing that would be music to my ears, like when Bernie Madoff did what he did, because Bernie Madoff was a good man. I'm sorry that Bernard Madoff, my idol, lost his son. I mean, it's not fair that Bernard Madoff lost his son. I can't think of that, why. I can't think of why he should have had to go through that, and I can't come up with a reason why Bernie Madoff should have to suffer the loss of his son. Bernard Madoff was a good man. They thought those rich people in America that all probably robbed the American dream from someone like me or maybe you. They thought they were just gonna fly to the moon, I want to travel to the moon, with their money. I want to live on the moon. I want to bring my yacht to the moon with me so I can enjoy it up there on the moon, planet Mars, another galaxy, I want my yacht transported to planet Mars. Could you imagine that? These fucking rich dummies like fucking New World Van Lines that I sued. I mean, they have the luxury of going through life and never worrying about anything bad other than health problems. I mean, they can get the medicine they want. Quentin, the man with the CEO that drives a fucking $500,000 Rolls Royce or more, the Wraith, and his brother, another Rolls Royce Wraith. I mean, I was shocked when I went out to Chicago to New World Van Lines to work, because I really thought I had an opportunity, which, by the way, Eddie Marks III, he turned out to being a high school bully to me and another scumbag in my life, and he didn't give a fuck what I did for their company. He didn't care. He only wanted me for the summer work only. But you know what? I don't hold grudges against those filthy rich trillionaires or maybe even gazillionaires. More power to them for living in their secret society that they do. Because I really do believe they do. They didn't like outside forces, and they didn't like people from the outside coming into their little cult, Eddie Marks III disrespected me so fucking badly. And he triggered me. He triggered the worst characteristics of me that I can't even begin to describe. And leaving the ghetto of Wichita, Kansas, for me, to go out to Chicago, New World Van Lines, it was the same feeling that I could only imagine that some immigrant has when they come from Guatemala or Mexico or Venezuela to a country like America. But for me, it was within my own nation that I felt like that, And I'm not here to talk to you about the haves and the have-nots. I don't need a lesson or a lecture on fucking laziness, because I'm the closest fucking thing to a robot you'll ever fucking see or hear from. Because no one that I know can work the way I do. No one can do what I do, But the problem is, I was almost at the point in my life where I was completely almost happy. Until this road rage happened. Until that robbery of that immigrant shitbag. Oh, I hope he's dead. I mean, there's no question about it. I pray to God he's dead. I'll pray to God. I'll pray to Allah. Allah's my God. Allah was the only God that answered my prayer to take Steven Stevens out of my life when he choked me in McDonald's. And I didn't have my buddy from the gym with me back then. I didn't even know him. But I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that's the only guilty thing that I was guilty of. Being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like I was in Wichita, Kansas, the day of the road rage. I was guilty for being there too long, knowing that I was trying to get out of there, knowing what those scumbag, shitbag, lowlife, scumbag, parasitic, worse than fucking a maggot, a parasite. They're like a fucking epidemic, those people to me are. You know? They terrorize me like I'm still in fucking middle school with some African fucking American taking their goddamn finger and jamming it and slamming it in my fucking chocolate cake in school because they got bussed in from Pompano Beach. No, I'm not trying to start a race war. I don't need to even do that today. We're hated for the color of our skin and the invasion of our nation. Thank you for watching this video.